welcome to today's video. Today's a little special. Carla's not here right now. She actually just ran into Hollywood Studios because we're getting to ride Rise of the Resistance. She's making sure we get our boarding pass registered in. So I let her run ahead and I'm taking care of Ivana and she's gonna ride it first because we have to do a rider swap. But yeah, it's a really exciting day so far. Rise of the Resistance, let's get it.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Should we be in flight prep?
So great news, Carla made it the Rise of the Resistance. I'm out here with Ivana. Well, like I said, we're doing this child swap. So she told me she's in line. She's really excited. I am too. Can't wait to tell you guys how we like it. It's usually a great feeling walking through the tunnel to go to Galaxy's Edge. It's even a greater feeling today, knowing that I finally get to ride Rise of the Resistance. Get a full-on, first time experience coming out from us. It's gonna be pretty great, guys. I've been sitting on this for over a year now. I got goosebumps, guys. Goosebumps. Galaxy's Edge is such a well-themed land, guys. I can't explain how well-themed this land is. Look at the Coca-Cola stands as well. They got little R4 units. I can't explain it. I get a great feeling every time I'm here. And like I just said earlier, it's even better feeling now that I know that I'm getting to ride Rise of the Resistance. So the Millennium Falcon is such a cool looking structure that Disney built for this. I can't believe how accurate it looks. I can't believe it's life-sized. I can't believe how well Imagineers are and what they do. They're such good craftsmen.
I just came from space.
Right? So Carla just got off. I'm gonna go do it now. Then we'll tell you how it is. I just got off a Rise of the Resistance. Let me tell you, it exceeded my expectations. I think it's worth the hype. I think a lot of things. But the park's a little busy. We're gonna go back to our resort. We're gonna enjoy the pool because it's actually a hot day in Florida. This is the only pool day in Florida today, so we're gonna go enjoy that pool. We're gonna do a little time skip now. All right, guys.
There is no tired like Disney tired.
Disney tired is the worst tired. Now that we've had some time to think about it, we're gonna talk about that ride.
Rise of the Resistance?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was both our first time.
Yep.
And before we even get into the ride, I want to tell you that we tried a couple times before and we were never able to get a boarding pass, but today, luckily we did.
I personally loved it. As a Star Wars fanatic, I think it fit the bill as what us Star Wars fans want in a ride. Theming was great. The experience of what you're dealing with is great. Going from showroom to showroom to showroom. I'm not really gonna spoil the ride for you guys. I'm just giving you experience feelings.
And we're kind of late to
do the spoiling. I mean, of course it's been out for forever. You can look it up on YouTube, of course. Right. But I'm not gonna spoil it, and it's not my job to spoil it for you.
Plus, we just finally now got to ride it.
A year later, basically.
And we wanted to ride it together, and I think that's also another thing that kind of stopped us from doing it. But I guess finally we were like, hey, we'll just do the child swap. Ride itself, I had a lot of fun with it. I think it was well made. The queuing is great. The animatronics that they have is great. The screens that they have are great too. Even though I'm not a fan of screens on a ride, I actually made you feel like you were in Star Wars. Made you feel like you were part of a movie. Yeah, here's my main thing, and I know that I don't want to say that I'm gonna get hate, but I know what I'm about to say. Some people might not agree. He doesn't agree. I don't. And it's fine, we all have different opinions. That's totally fine. But that ride is not worth all this hype. My main thing is that I don't think that this ride is worth the fighting. And when I say fighting, you're not physically fighting, but mentally, like, it's stressful, you know?
It's
like
exhausting.
like I had to set up an alarm and make sure, turn off your Wi-Fi, make sure you have good internet, you know what I mean? Like, it's mentally stressful. And I don't know if I just expected too much. And I think I personally am someone that I'm really hard to, like, impress.
You're really hard to impress.
Maybe I was a little too... I was expecting maybe too much from this ride. But to me, it wasn't worth all the hype. It wasn't... And I know this is a different park, but because it's also a virtual line, I'm gonna compare it with Hagrid's at Universal Island of Adventures. That ride was way better, and I can see that why they would do a virtual queue. But for this ride, honestly, like, I kept waiting for that part that it's like, oh my god, and I never got it. Just my opinion, guys, okay? The only part that I really like was at the end. There's like, it feels like you're driving or not driving it, but you know, like when it's like a simulator.
Yeah, it feels exactly like you're in space.
And of course the drop, that's always fun, which is a very, very short drop. I personally like Minnie and Mickey's better. And I am just now a Star Wars fan, and even though I like Star Wars, I'm not that deep into like the fan, you know, world as he is and other people are. But I think I like it enough to say that I like Star Wars, you know. So this ride, it really, I don't get this whole virtual thing to fight for.
I think the ride has been out long enough now.
Yeah.
That you don't have to have the virtual queue for it.
But you do.
But you still do.
I'm glad that I went on it.
The ride part itself for me was, it felt like I was riding Mickey and Minnie, which these two rides are by far my favorite rides at Walt Disney World. All four parks, my two favorite rides now. But they're tied for my favorite rides. Before, it was Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. But now these two rides are tied for my number one spot. But I feel like as a trackless ride, it was just a trackless ride system. There wasn't anything flashy. The flashy parts is how grand everything is around you and how like immersive it makes you feel. So from start to finish, it's just an immersive experience. Same with like being out in Galaxy's Edge. It's an immersive experience. People don't break character.
Okay, I know I probably shouldn't compare this, but to me, walking around Galaxy's Edge or Batuu, whatever you want to call it, to me that's more like, oh my god, just walking and seeing that. This ride, I didn't get that oh my god, wow moment. I didn't get it.
I did.
Which is fine.
That's where we differ.
Yeah.
I got it. She did.
We're married and we have totally different opinions on so many things. That doesn't mean I'm right. That doesn't mean he's wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
I do want to point out though that I've heard other people agree with me and with what I'm saying. So obviously, again, people just have different opinions, but we did it. It's done. Maybe we'll do it again when she's tall enough, you know.
And we can ride together, maybe experience things, and I can be like, hey, look how cool that is.
It was a good day. Right now we are headed to the pool.
Alright guys, so that was our video for today. It was just a quick little trip to Hollywood Studios. I mean, we're here for my birthday week, but we basically did Hollywood Studios Day to see if we could get the boarding pass, and guess what? We got it.
Yeah.
We did it. It was great.
Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments, you know, if there's anything that I missed. Maybe I should give it another try. Again, guys, I'm not saying that I hated it or I liked it, but not worth that wake up at 7 a.m.
You know what to do. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe button, and you hit the notification button so you always get when we put content up.
Thank you for watching this video.
Thank you for watching like always.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.